It has been a turbulent year for South Africa. The energy shortage, one of the biggest concerns, raising doubt over the 5% economic growth target in the next 5 years. Ramaphosa has to steady the ship at embattled state-owned enterprises, including Eskom.
We are dealing with the after effects of apartheid kind of thing. Whether we talk about economy, education, or whatever, even social cohesion, that's what we are talking about. So in a sense, we are working very hard to ensure that we are able to solve this problem. The Medupi must come online at the time that has been put, at least some of the units, and then we continue from there.
The bigger load on the Deputy President has led to speculation that this may be a carefully engineered transition.
How do you put transition some sort when you are doing the first year? It can't be. I think that's what I've been saying earlier. That's what I've been saying earlier, that your observers at times, they run short of ideas and they start dreaming. Deputy President is a Deputy President. And you assign tasks to a person you know will do the task. And that's what happens. You will work together. You want to share the work. And you want to use also the capacity of the people you are working with. That's all. It has nothing behind, no hidden agenda.
South Africa has been at the forefront of trying to get trade embargo against Cuba lifted. The latest developments by President Obama and President Castro was well received by South Africa.
I would like really to congratulate both sides. This kind of standoff between Cuba and the United States was not a good one, particularly from a country like the United States, which has been looked at as a leading example of democracy, the big power. How can a big power squeeze a small little island? Really, it did not make good sense. Fact that they've taken these decisions, I think they've done a good thing for the world generally, to say we need to normalize relations, to have good relations. And I'm happy that the response from Cuba is also very encouraging. This is what we've been calling for all the time.
The SADC's role in trying to mediate in Lesotho was also noted.
We as South Africa, we are the only neighbor of Lesotho. And therefore what happens in Lesotho is something that affects us very directly. And therefore, and we have said so to Basutos, that wherever, even if we make one another angry, we have no alternative. Two of us as neighbors have got to work together. I think this time around, it has gone very well. We would like to congratulate the leadership in Lesotho. We would like to congratulate His Majesty, King Lesia III. I think they've worked very well with SADC, with the organ, to ensure that we resolve the issues. We will now be having elections, and I'm sure after election, the situation will be normal.
Immediately after the elections, I think the fatigue had also set in to various leaders, including the president, who took some time off, and then obviously leading to some people saying, is the president well?
Yes, I heard the story. Yes, after the elections, as you know, the elections, besides the fact that we work very hard in this government, and nobody can deny that, but the elections meant that we should actually put, if I was going to use the old language, the overdrive, because we really campaigned. We campaigned every country, every corner of this country were there, because we needed to again come to the people and talk to them. And I think because of the work that we've been doing, as well as that we did at the time, I think we did overstretch ourselves. And I think there was fatigue thereafter. And I think the doctors did say, worked very well. We have not rested since 2005. You needed to take it easy. And indeed, there was a period where I really took it easy. I couldn't say my health was in its perfect condition. I mean, I'm in perfect condition now, but at that time, one could feel the strain of elections. There are many things that we have got to deal with, particularly if you're a head of state, appointment of the executive and many other things. So yes, that was the case. because we've been doing many things to ensure that we take the country forward. So yes, that was the issue.
Please leave the house.
As the president prepares for the 2015 State of the Nation address, threats of more opposition disruptions loom large.
I don't think that will happen. We have a country here, we have authority here. We've got to do the governing of the country. There are no people who are not going to be allowed to disrupt Parliament so that the work of the nations come to a stop. That's not going to be allowed. It can't happen. Otherwise, there will be chaos in this country. I mean, it's worse than dictators.
On the eve of 2015, a nation with bated breath, closely watched will be anything from power supply to power politics. Mzwanele Mbethe, SABC News, Nkandla.